As you know, I like every day giving you things that you can do online when you're stuck at home with yourself, your kids, or your family. Today, I found a gold mine to share with you. Here's a list of all the virtual tours you can take right now for free. Yes, free. And in the comments below, if you like it, if you have done any of these, or you would like me to do one of these online with you or others, please leave that in the comments. So right now we have, here's some museums tours. British Museum of London, interactive virtual tour. Detroit Institutes of Arts, online expedition tour. Georgia's O'Keeffe Museum, 5 virtual expedition walks you through this inspiration behind Georgia's O'Keeffe's greatest works from modernization to watercolors. That sounds really interesting. All right, we have Getty Museum. My brother, he loved the Civil War in Lincoln. He would probably totally love this online museum, a Partygate museum loaded with color, history, and life lessons. High Museum of Art Atlanta. Atlanta is home to some of America's most famous and fascinating history. Walk through this passionate story of the civil rights movement with the online expedition. The Louvre. The Louvre. Isn't the Louvre like that big pyramid, like that big blue pyramid? France's most famous museum is offering 4 virtual tours. The advent of the Arpit Egyptian Aquarius, Ramirez, and Lavores, both the guards of Apollo. All right, so see, you can get a virtual tour on the Lavore. The Metropolitan Museum of Art. Nice. This tour offers 3D experiences. The Museum of Fine Arts, Boston. Awesome. This is for all things fashion and all things art with 16 virtual exhibits. Great. The Museum of Modern Art. You can see all MoMA's full spectrum art collection. I like that. With a walkthrough guide. Now here's a fun one. NASA. Get the full experience of being in the Houston Space Center with an app that allows augmented reality. You can also use virtual gallery to get a 360-degree view of the galaxy. I might try this one with you guys. The National Museum of United States Air Force. The official virtual tour of the National Museum of the United States Air Force includes a stroll through the cockpit as well as models of America's earliest aircraft. National Women's History Museum. These online expeditions feature some of the most influential women and amazing detail, like Herbert Truman. I think that's the girl that was the black girl who helped on the slave trade. They called her Moses, if I recall. And brave laborers in the suffrage movement. There's a lot of history worth spending here. Good. The Regenmoos, Amsterdam. This museum is chock full of some of the most beautiful paintings to grace walls and is available through touring on Google Art and Culture. The Smithsonian National Museum, Natural History. Have your own night at the museum intended with this interactive tour that leads you through winding halls of the world's most interesting historical artifacts. The Smithsonian Museum. You can find the full collection from the Smithsonian Museum, including videos and interviews. I don't even know what that is. Van Gogh. I do know Van Gogh. Wasn't he an artist? Go for a walk through Van Gogh's collection of famous art pieces with this virtual exhibit. The Vatican. The Vatican is the priest or the Pope, if I recall, the holy place. Take a trip to the Vatican City without even leaving your house with this virtual tour featuring Raphael's room, the Sinister 16th Chapel, and the New Wing. Winchester Mystery House. Built by Sarah Winchester in 1884, the spooky house features stairways to nowhere and bricked-up doors. You can find the full video tour complete with a guide here. No word on the virtual tour of Pizza Hut museums, but I guess they have one. Okay, now this is the cool one. Free theme park tours. If you recall, like all Disneylands are closed, so they're losing $13 million a day, so I heard. Now, this is for the Legoland Florida Resort. This virtual tour of Legoland, Florida is just like actually being there. Marvel at everything that can be done with the blocks, and definitely invent the kids to the couch for this trip. Yeah, invite the kids to the couch for this trip. Now here's another good one. SeaWorld Orlando. SeaWorld's interactive virtual tour starts out high in the sky, giving you a full view of the park before diving into some interactive rides and activities. Editor's tip, if you click around the map long enough, you can find Legoland and Disneyland too. Now here's Disneyland. If you're missing Disney, and as much as we are, this 360-degree panorama is just like a walk through Epcot. I actually went to Epcot once. It was really nice. The Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, and more. You can also find plenty of videos of the full rides to share with kids on YouTube. Learn how to make your own Disney-themed foods with Disney Eats. Free zoo and aquarium tours. Atlanta Zoo. Have some pandas keep you company with Atlanta Zoo. Panda Cam. Cincinnati Zoo. The Daily Home Safari, a Facebook live stream that typically airs around 3 p.m., flies you in the happenings of the Cincinnati Zoo. Plus, the Facebook page features The Fiona Show, a 4-season diary of life in Fiona, Baby Hippo. Georgia Aquarium. If you ever wanted to spend the evening with the beluga, well, Georgia Aquarium provides live feeds to improve your downtime. Houston Zoo. Plenty of habitats for the Houston Zoo include live webcam, so you and the kiddos can enjoy watching every four-legged creature frolic, from gorillas to rhinos to ants. Monterey Bay Aquarium. Keep an eye on the a very coral reef, kelp forest, and so much more with Monterey Bay 24-hour live cams. There's even a shark cam for those who love to live on the edge. The National Aquarium in Baltimore offers interactive virtual tours of all of the expeditions on one floor at a time. Warm up with tropical fish or cool down with penguins in the snow. I like the snow. San Diego Zoo. Live cams give you a sneak peek into all kinds of expeditions featuring apes, elephants, giraffes, polar bears, tigers, and more 24/7. Shredded Aquarium. Facebook page shares all kinds of videos, a whole cast of buddy characters like Wilmington's penguins and nickel. All right, so that's what I shared today. Which ones would you like me to try to live stream, or which e-sources do you know that I have not shared yet? Please like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I like learning from you. Hi. The small clip you saw was brought to you by Loyal World News. If you like what you saw, you should subscribe and look up my daily Loyal World News report for its full version. If you don't want to watch it on YouTube, prefer to be on the road, I also have a podcast in every full-length video I put up.